Hey, what's going on? Melissa Kibler here from melissakibler.com. And today's training is all about helping you to become that top leader in your company that people respect and follow. So how many of you guys would like to be that top leader, be that person that people look up to, people follow, people admire, people that respect you and follow you, because this is what this training is all about. So I'm going to be breaking down a couple things for you. And then if you've been following this page for a little while too, I've released something, or I let you know that something big is coming. So this is going to kind of help with that, because we are going to be releasing something for you next week. So I'm super, super excited about that. So as you're joining in live, make sure you let me know who you are and where you're viewing in from. And if you're catching the replay, just drop a replay. I'd love to come back and say hello to you as well. But if we're meeting together for the first time today, welcome, welcome. My name is Melissa Kibler, and I help entrepreneurs and network marketers to really get on the fast track to success using simple and effective social media strategies, working smarter, not harder. So this training, this topic is all about how to become that top leader in your company, in your organization, that people respect and follow. So it's almost like having that magnetic personality. Wouldn't that be really awesome? That power of having that, that magnetic personality where people are just like drawn to you for some reason or another. So you know who I'm talking about, those people that come into your organization, that your team, whether it be cross line, down line, somewhere along the lines, I'm sure you've run into a person along, a time, or you've run into that person a time or two again, where they just seem to come in and have it all together, where they can come in and they have that like magnetic personality where they are able to just draw everybody in. They're able to recruit and get up to the ranks super, super fast. So recruiting and prospecting and getting new customers and business builders isn't really a problem for them. They seem to do it with ease. So think about that, because these people seem to have that it factor. So what do these people have that you don't have, first of all? And what is it that you need in order to have that magnetic personality, so that way you can begin attracting people to you? So it all comes down to, those people that come into your company and they do have immediate success. There's a couple things that are happening. So usually what happens, those people that come in, hey Ashley, how are you? How's it going today? So usually those people that have that it factor, they come in and they get started, right? And it seems that they can just all of a sudden grow their team super, super fast. Now, what people don't see sometimes on the other side is sometimes what happens with these people is that they already have a large network that they have influence over, and that is huge. So some people are like, well, I just don't have what that person has. I don't know. I'm doing all the same things. I'm doing like everything that I'm told, but I'm still not able to rank advance. I'm still not able to, get that promotion, whatever it is for you. So besides having that influence over your network, there's a couple of things that I want to break down for you where you're going to be able to start putting these pieces together that kind of gives you that advantage over everybody else in your niche, in your industry, in your company. It's really, really cool. It's really amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and break a couple of those down for you so you can start to see the difference of what maybe where you're gapped out at, what you may be lacking in growing your business. Because here's the thing. When I first started network marketing, it's been about 5 years ago, I was struggling for 4 of those years, 4 long years. Now, not completely, because in the beginning, I rank advanced super, super fast. So I did have that success early on, but I was doing it very much the traditional way. So when I started to get burnt out and I was tired of leaving my house, and I knew that I really wanted to take advantage of this online space and have more of that leverage, working from home, that's kind of why we all got started in this, right? To have that laptop lifestyle where we have that flexibility, to have the time freedom and the financial freedom, work from everywhere or anywhere, right? We all have that vision, and what happens and gets lost is that, we get started and we soon figure out that it's a lot harder than they make it out to be, right? There's a lot of work, there's a lot of skill sets involved, a lot of personal growth and development along this journey that, you have to take into consideration as you're moving along. So that's why not everybody's journey is the same, right? Everybody's is different. So, I was always, when I got to that point of feeling burnt out and stuck, I was looking for everything else outside of my control. I was looking for a system. I was looking for better mentorship. I was looking for my tribe, because I felt like I didn't have my ideal tribe that really was, really the most like me in my business and organization. So I was always looking outside of myself for my success and to get to have that success in my network marketing company. Now, here's what I soon realized is if all I had was my network marketing company, if you think about it, that opportunity that you're in has no value. And I want to expand on that a little bit because here's the thing. And the reason why it doesn't hold any value, yes, your company may be amazing. Yes, your products may be amazing. But here's the thing that we're missing here. So when we're talking about being that top leader, when we talk about being, having that magnetic personality that attracts people to you, that respect you and that follow you, that really just kind of want to lock arms with you. Here's the thing is when you are involved in network marketing company, direct sales, you are among thousands of other distributors, within the same company, and also your prospects that are still out there have a million other companies that they can choose from. There's no real value there, and when it comes down to it, it comes down to you, okay? People usually join you, not your company, not your products. So that's what I soon realized. I did not know that when I first started building my network marketing business. So that's kind of the big breakthrough when I started realizing that. There's a couple of things that I'm going to share with you that really had made the biggest shift in my business. So hopefully you guys hang in because I'm going to break down those for you. And number one, it comes down to belief. And belief, it really comes down to when I talk about belief, it's not only believing in yourself and what you have to offer, but usually that comes from having some type of skill set where you can start believing in yourself, believing in your skill set, so that way you can develop that and transfer those skill sets onto your team members, your downline, right? And share those with your upline. So it's all about acquiring new skills. So when you are trying to grow your business and you're just promoting, you're just sharing your products, you're just sharing about your opportunity, there's no real value there that is different than, what everybody else is doing. So how do we get this, how do we increase this belief? How do we, know what new skill sets that we're lacking so that way we can be in a position to then continue on going and be that top leader in your company. So acquiring new skill sets. So here's what I was missing. I was building my business very much the traditional way. So I soon realized that there was a better way, and there's actually a modern approach. If you guys have never heard of this strategy, this approach, there actually is a modern day prospecting and recruiting strategy, which is really, really awesome. So with growing my business, I didn't want to have to, I didn't really want to build my business the traditional way of reaching out to your friends and your family. I'm sure you guys all have friends on your personal wall that still do that and share their product, hoping to make it big and hoping to get out of their corporate job, right? So what I learned was that there is this modern approach where I didn't have to be on my personal page. I didn't have to talk about my company. I didn't have to talk about my products, but there's this certain it factor that you learn along the way where you can actually get paid to grow your network outside of your family and friends, like this huge global network. And that's really what's missing for anybody that's an entrepreneur in business, right? We need people to talk to. We need that network to promote to. So it's acquiring new skills the modern way. And by doing that, you're learning those skills along the way. And while you're learning them, you're not only learning them for yourself, but when you put them into action, it creates more of that confidence in you, right? So you're learning something, you're being now able to teach something back. That helps to build up that confidence along the way, which also puts you in that position for your audience, your followers, to see you in a different type of position, somebody that actually has value, that knows what they're talking about, that has credibility, that has influence. So, especially when you are connected to other people in your space. So that's all about, learning by doing, which will increase, instills confidence in you. And that is what's going to increase your personal value. So the more skill sets that you are able to acquire and learn, that is going to increase your personal value, which is something a lot of us are missing, especially with growing a business like network marketing, direct sales, whatever business that you are in. If you have a coaching practice, service or opportunity that you offer, whatever it is, it could be anything, but that is what's missing for so many people. So how was I able to grow my business without doing it the traditional way, right? So again, learning the skill set. So how I was able to grow grow a global network of thousands and thousands of people. I'm up to about, let's see, I started this about a year ago. I'm up to almost 3,000 people on my business page now. And that is from, these are people outside of my family and friends, because I was like, I'm not talking to my family and friends anymore. I'm going to build this business from the ground up with people that actually want what I have to offer. It is so much more fun talking to people that actually want what you have to offer, right? So acquiring those skill sets, so that the skill sets that I'm talking about specifically for modern day prospecting, to start growing your network marketing business and doing it in a way that nobody else is doing, is to acquire these new skill sets to then teach people how to grow a global network. Most people, when they run out of people to talk to, when they've exhausted their warm market, they have nobody else to talk to and they don't know how to do it. So if you are able to come in and learn these skill sets to be able to teach that back, think about what that does for you. Think about how you look to them on the other side when you have these skill sets, okay? So I basically get paid to grow my network, which is pretty awesome. So I found a way to do that. Check mark off the list. Ashley says, woohoo, yes, absolutely. Like, you can tell I'm getting fired up about it because this works, because I know from experience, because I was struggling before and I know what's working now. So growing a global network, that's like a tongue twister if you say that like 10 times fast. So that's a skill set that I was able to learn and now I'm able to teach back. Setting up a fan page. Most people think fan pages are dead. Yes, that can be true if you don't know how to set one up effectively and you don't know how to keep people on your page to engage with you. So that's another skill set in itself that I've learned how to do that I can teach somebody back, okay? Also, once people are on your page, on your personal page, your fan page, whatever, how to develop that influence and credibility so that way you build up that know, like, and trust factor faster, so that way you can promote to your people, okay? You promote your offer. So that's all about, as far as becoming that top leader in your company that people respect and follow. That is key number one, is that belief. And you get that belief by learning and acquiring these new skill sets and teaching that back. So you're actually that 1%, you're the 1% that's doing it in this way where the other 99% have no idea, right? So if you can just like get that advantage and get ahead, more power to you, you will be ahead of the game. Number two is positivity, right? All these top leaders you see, they're positive. What they have that most people, if they're not in that position, is sparking a vision in people to take action. So knowing, the benefits of what you have to offer, how to relay that and craft your message in an effective way through your posts, through Facebook Lives, through email, through all of the ways of, your social media ecosystem. And you spark a vision in people to take action. So basically you are providing the benefits, you're providing the solutions of what people are missing, what people are wanting in their business. So a lot of people are thinking, when they get into business, I hope this will work, rather than being determined to make it happen no matter what. So when you have something, a system in place where you are able to put all of these puzzle pieces together, that's the beautiful thing. And that's kind of where it all started for me, is being able to do it in a way where I had a step-by-step action plan, a roadmap that showed me, okay, here's what I do first. Once I achieve this, now you do this, now you do this, now you do this. That's exactly how I got from traditional network marketing to now modern day network marketing, I guess you could say, doing it in a way where I don't have to share my product or my opportunity. I don't have, if you go on my personal page, you will not see it listed anywhere, which is a beautiful thing because I'm able to build my business now around me and my passions and what I get fired up about, and helping people to do the same based around their passions and what they're fired up about. And doesn't it make business a whole heck of a lot more fun? So, and the last thing is to show up and just be consistent. So when you're doing these things, you start acquiring, those skill sets where it puts you in that position to be a top earner. So when you allow this to happen, something really beautiful starts to begin to unfold, and this is what happens when you start to put all of this in place. There's a couple things that's going to start to happen. Number one is you start to develop an abundance mentality. So many people I hear say, oh, the market's saturated. There's no way I can get involved in this company because the market's saturated. No, what you're missing is, that abundance mentality where that market is not going to be saturated if you know how to expand and grow your network, and if you know how to target the right people for your product, opportunity, or service. So there's a lot of strategy involved, and if you're not in the loop and you don't know how to really strategize your business in a way to make that work and set yourself apart, then that's where the struggle bus is just gonna play in, and that's where it's so much harder to get that promotion and rank advance. So also when this starts to happen, when you start to put all of these things into place, you're not concerned with criticism anymore. You're not ashamed of maybe what you're a part of, because you know that you're a part of something so great where you don't have to feel like you've lost your integrity on your personal page, promoting your company and trying to hit this rank. You can do it where you stay true to yourself and you keep your identity. And I'm only talking to the people that actually want what I have to offer. So that's the fun part. It also increases your confidence. So let me ask you this. If you want to be able to have the ability to magnetically sponsor people into your team, I want you to drop me an I'm in below, because here's the thing. This is going to allow you to make sure that you stay in the loop for what is coming next week. I'm super excited. I can't give you any hints as to what is coming next week, but I will definitely let you know that it helps you to put yourself into a position where you can start attracting your ideal prospects to you, getting more highly qualified people into your business rather than those tire kickers that want to come along for freebies and just kind of along for the ride where they're falling off faster than, getting them into your company. So let me know if you want to stay in the loop about that. Just comment below, I'm in, and then I'll let you, actually I'll add you to the list. So that way I can keep you in the loop for that exciting announcement that I'm going to be releasing early next week. And I'll put you on the list and make sure that you do not miss what is coming. So stay tuned. If you're new to my page and you haven't changed those notification settings yet, make sure you change your following notification settings to see first. That way you never miss a tip or a training. And again, I'm in below, so that way you can stay in the loop for what's coming next week. I'm so excited to share. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching, and I'll be back again tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.